A national organization has recognized one local nonprofit for making strides against gun violence.
They say because of the work Give Back to the Block is doing in Portsmouth, one neighborhood went 16 months without a deadly shooting. The organizer says this is just the beginning. Sarah Hammond joins us live with more on that. Sarah.
Well, Daryl Redmond grew up here in Portsmouth in London Oaks, and he's no stranger to crime. He even served some time in prison himself. But when he came back home in 2019, he made it his mission to turn his community around. When Daryl Redmond returned home from prison in 2019, he knew something had to change.
I actually get a thrill out of being able to go in a community that at one time was a part of the problem to become part of the solution.
He grew up in London Oaks, a Portsmouth neighborhood that is no stranger to gun violence. He started Give Back to the Block to change that.
We didn't have the capacity to service a whole city, so we took a focal point.
That focal point is London Oaks. Redmond says in 2020, that area alone saw around 16 shootings. Between 2021 and 2022, Redmond says the neighborhood went a 16-month span without a fatal shooting. And the national organization Cities United took notice.
We did that by actually addressing the root cause of a lot of violence, which is mental health.
After a national training, he said they brought in mental health resources, yoga teachers, after-school programs, and people who had similar experiences. Redmond says they just took a group of kids to Virginia Beach, and he says you would have thought he'd taken them down to Miami.
Because sometimes when they're inside these small places, they believe and they're willing to die for something because they feel like this is all that they have.
He says now one of their goals is to expand their work by zip code hiring, meaning there would be a network of respected people in different neighborhoods who come together to compare what's working and what isn't.
A lot of people get books and do studies, and I tell people that I am the book.
Redmond says their next project is to take a group of kids down to Florida. He says they'll pick 25 kids based on essays they write about how gun violence has affected them. They'll sign a contract of sorts over the summer to do community service hours and not post anything negative on social media. And as the summer ends, if they're able to do all of that, they get to go to Disney World. Live in Portsmouth, Sarah Hammond, 13 News Now.